with some of the longest quads I have ever seen, and I'm not talking about the quads in the squat rack. Welcome back to That Figure Skating Show, starting off a new wonderful season with the Skate America recap. Let's dive on in. Taking top spot with gold of the USA, Ilya Malinin. In second place of Japan, Kaomura. And in third place of South Korea, Chunwon Cha. Let's get into the young and already a legend, Ilya Malinin. He was my favorite to win, and definitely everyone else's favorite to win. Opens his short program choreographed by Shaylin Board with a secure quadlets triple toe. Definitely not a flawless performance, but amazing creativity and emotion. A little disappointed. That will put him in fourth place with 86 points and change. This free program, you do not want to miss this. Landing that quad axel yet again, better than he did it the first time, garnering 16.61 points on that element alone. That and the rest of his four other quads were enough to get him zooming past the other three competitors to take that top spot. He hits a personal best in the free and a personal best with an overall score. This kid's exciting. I predict that he will for sure make the Grand Prix final, and I'm gonna just say it, win. So not far behind Ilya Malinin was the reigning junior national Japanese champion Kaomura. His second season on the Grand Prix circuit, letting everyone know that he is one of the people to watch this season. He was first after the short program with some of the longest quads I have ever seen, and I'm not talking about the quads in the squat rack. His scorching tango short program earns him almost 95 points, a brand new PB. So he's not done there yet. Heads into the free program, almost flawless, a fall on the opening quad loop, a step out on the triple axel, but does everything else. Again, these quad toes and quad sows travel across the ice like me flying to Japan. I can't think of things that travel other than me. And again, not clean, but hits another personal best with a beautiful Beauty and the Beast program, which I low-key could not get enough of. My inner child was screaming. Third place, Chunwon Cha of Korea. Speaking of beauties, jumps are kind of, but do we all care? No. Heads into the free program, gives us stunning quality. He didn't win the competition, but he won both segments of the competition in program components, which is exactly how it should be. Some notable mentions: Roman Sadovsky of Canada finished fifth, and Wesley Chu, also of Canada, finished sixth. Next, we have the pairs. In first place of the United States, Alexa Knierim and Brendan Fraser. In second place of Canada, Diana Stiletto-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps. Also from Canada, taking bronze, Kellyanne Laurent and Luca Etier. No surprise here, reigning world champions take the top spot. The second time the couple has won Skate America in 3 years, winning both segments of the competition. Free program, a few mistakes, fall on the throw loop. You can tell when you look at the short program compared to the free. The free definitely doesn't have as much mileage, especially when it comes to competition. A little bit of jostling on some traditional movements, especially as you got towards the end. But again, clearly the front runners here at this competition and of the season so far. They're about 18 points off of their PB. It's still early in the season. And again, I really like that they keep pushing themselves creatively and choreographically as they're also pushing themselves technically with their elements. But the big story here is that second and third were occupied by Canadians. Huge day for Diana Stiletto-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps. They start their Skate America with a Mr. Clean short programs, all elements receiving a positive GOE, and we get a huge reaction from both of them as they hit their 73 and change personal best. Now let's head to the free program. They head into their free program and they say, "More please." They skate a near flawless free program, starting with a gargantuan twist and a side-by-side triple toe in their Cleopatra free program. Now, can we stop here and watch this throw triple flip? Now, how in the triple flip did she do that? Cleopatra, a baddie, never falling. I can't wait to see them really push more. The fact that they were only 2 points behind the reigning world champions is showing the rest of the world that they are the team to look out for as we head into the rest of this Grand Prix season. Let's give a big shout out as well as to bronze medal finishers. A lesser known team, Kellyanne and Luca, make their Grand Prix debut here at Skate America. Starting off with a solid short program, putting them only 2 points away from third place, a performance that they seemed very, very happy with. Free program also very, very close to clean, landing a rare side-by-side triple loop, something we don't often see in the pairs event. But that program will put them into third place for their first Grand Prix medal. A lot of room for improvement when it comes to skating skills, unison, and finesse on the exit of their program, but a really good base technically, and I can't wait to see what they do next. All right, let's hip roll onto the dance. In first place from the USA, Madison Chalk and Evan Bates. In second, also from America, Caitlin Hawaii and Jean-Luc Baker. And in third, from Canada, Marie-Jade Loriot and Romain Lagac. Let's get into Madison and Evan, their third Skate America victory, although it has been 7 years since their last one. They deliver the classic finesse and elevation that we expect from these two. However, we had a bobble on the twizzles from Evan and a huge loss of balance again from Evan as they head into the rotational lift, dropping them down to a level 2. Remember that they can receive a max of 4. 5 points below their personal best in this segment of the event. And PCs are the only thing that seem to keep their teammates Hawaii and Baker at bay. Free dance, a very stripped down and contemporary lyrical program for them. I really like their combination lift, her kicking her legs slowly over as they go into a very interesting position for their rotational lift. The ending position, there's a lot in this program that you definitely have to watch over and over again to truly appreciate. Seems like a really nice, strong program until we get the marks. They actually lost an entire element, their choreographed sequence not counting for anything. I'm assuming that because they didn't go boards to boards, so it may have been like a positional issue on the ice. And as well as Evan got a level 1 in his 1 foot sequence, causing them to be, again, 10 points below their personal best. So not a great outing for this world medal team. But what I really want to talk about is second place, Hawaii and Baker. In the rhythm dance, you know, they lost a few levels here and there, but let's not talk about it. Let's talk about the program. For me, Hawaii and Baker got to what Chalk and Bates were playing at. Like, we have Latin rhythms. They gotta be fun. And the woman cannot do all the work. Jean-Luc Baker is a ham and loves to dance and loves to perform. And not only that, it looks natural on him. It doesn't look put on. So this Cheeky Boom program has everything in it. It has cheese, it has flair, it has finesse, it has everything that I wanted from Chalk and Bates. Free program. Hawaii and Baker actually beat Chalk and Bates in the free dance. This is where Hawaii and Baker soar. Contemporary is their ish. My words will not be able to do this program justice. Go back and watch it. So many beautiful highlights. They max out on pretty much every level. Again, to me, it looked like Chalk and Bates were playing in the yard that Hawaii and Baker frequent, and they kind of got shown up. I know that Chalk and Bates will have the rest of the season to grow and build, and that free program is absolutely amazing, but I can't help but wonder that if Hawaii and Baker will be able to overtake them later in the season as they grow more and more momentum. It's gonna be interesting. Bronze medalists are Canadians. Marie-Jade Loriot and Roman Legac. I want to talk just about their free dance. Skating to Pink Panther with his pencil-thin mustache, he looks exactly like Detective Clouseau, and I mean like from the cartoons. Again, a program that I will not do justice by talking about it. Go watch it. Phenomenal. They really use their height difference to their advantage, creating such exquisite moments and choreographic brilliance and entertainment from top to bottom. Congrats, you two. Really love this free dance. Can't wait to see where you go with it. Finally, we have the class of the field, the women. In first place from Japan, reigning Olympic medalist Kaori Sakamoto. In second place, the brand new Isabeau Levito of United States of America. And in third, also of the USA, Amber Glenn. No surprises here. Kaori Sakamoto takes the win in both segments, but she actually barely hangs on to first place in the short program after she doubled a planned triple-triple. After the short, she is barely a point ahead of the young American Isabeau Levito. However, she comes back with a strong free program here, much better than her outing at the Lombardia Trophy, ending the second half of her program with a strong triple flip, triple toe, double axel, triple toe, and triple loop to win with a 145 with a total of 217.61. This is still very off of her personal best of 263, so she still has room to grow. I think that Janet Jackson's short program is going to be fire. This free program fits very much with her vibe already, kind of definitely within her wheelhouse, giving us that quintessential speed and power that we love seeing from Kaori. And let's stay tuned to see what she does at her second Grand Prix. In second place from the United States, Isabeau Levito. The reigning junior world champion headed into her first Grand Prix with 2 wins in her debut at the senior ranks. Second in both the short and the free program, this girl is a rising star for sure. What I really like is that she has a nice, measured, and finished quality to her skating. And some of the nicest forward crosscuts I've ever seen on a free skater. Now, her jumps aren't huge, and she made some big mistakes like the opening planned triple-lutz triple loop in the free program, but what she makes up for is her choreographic finishes. And for such a skater so young, it is really, really nice to see. I'm sure as she grows more, her jumps will get bigger, they'll be less telegraphed, and we will be seeing her really at the top of senior very soon. And I predict even just from here, she will be at the Grand Prix final. Watching her in junior and now senior, she's very consistent, and I think that she will be able to do it. Third place, the one I really, really want to talk about, Amber Glenn of the United States. She finally does it. 2 clean programs here at Skate America, with only the huge mistake and only negative she really got in the whole event on that triple axel in the opening of that free program. Huge reaction from her as she receives her marks for the free program when she knows that she will finally be on her first Grand Prix podium. Amber Glenn has always been one of my favorite figure skaters. She skates with just such conviction and reckless abandon, even when she's at the biggest stage of her career. And that is something that I've always admired from her. And she has been working so hard. It's just great to see her finally step onto this podium. And that's all we got for you. We will see you next week at Skate Canada.